those medical pills that push me over. I kill my fill 3 times a day.
Hello and welcome your faces back to a brand new series, I guess. I want to make a PC that is actually quite let's say quite powerful. Yeah. I will be switching over to my desktop, and for you people you want to look for addresses, you can't because I'm on an account that don't have details leaked. I thought of it before going in. The first one is Corsair Vengeance LPX 32 16GB kit at 3200 megs. With this, what? I didn't know you can do that. With this, the CPU I'm going with, it's quite powerful. Let me make that smaller. The next one is Commander Pro from Corsair to power my RGB fans, because I want this like Xbox type computer to be powerful and look pleasing. Next one will be Corsair 140mm RGB premium magnet literature RGB LED fans, black packet of 2. The way I'm going to do this is I'll intake 240, and then the outfiring as 240 as well. I want cable to put from the graphics card to the next one. This is the HDMI. I have HDMI, I have Ethernet, and then the power to turn on the computer is going to be a Ethernet as well. A PSM Goods 19mm 12V waterproof metal circle latching plus momentary. I think you can actually change that. Horn switch, car switch. Keep in mind this will be like that. And then to turn the PC on with that push button is cabling pre-made. I want the power supply to be somewhere in the case, and I don't want to have to plug the power supply into that case. I want a capable IEC 10 amps at 10 amps to C14 3-pin classic panel mounted plug, pins, connector, all that stuff. And I just later changed my mind. Instead of having that cable going to the PC and the monitor, what I want to do is actually want to take the one cable into the PC and then have 2 outputs. And then those 2 outputs go to 2 monitors, or 1 monitor and a PS4 Pro. Yeah, that's actually better for me. Basically, I just have to carry 1 cable and then 1 male to female cable. Yeah. with this PC build, I also want to have a game capture built in. I can record like Fortnite, Apex, Minecraft, Nintendo Switch content, all that stuff without buying a capture card in the future. And also, there will be a surprise at the end of the series. Yeah, I want sponsors for this PC as well. Please hit me up, sponsored companies. And by the way, this PC case will be made out of wood, but I actually want to make it with plywood, not MDF, because I probably use MDF if I find a good deal. Yeah, I might actually use MDF. I try and find the thickness MDF pliers, but on standoffs, I have two types of standoff. The threaded standoff going to be in the case. I'm going to get onto the case soon. And standoffs. Oh, it's getting laggy. Let me pause the recording, actually stop the recording, and then come back. I'm going to put these in Google Docs and then come back. The next thing will be Jesus. The next thing will be a back panel mounted USBs. No, front mounted. Yeah, front mounted USBs. Basically, I actually want to have minimalist design on the front. The SSD I'm going to use a NVMe SSD M.21 from Samsung, the 970 Pro. To have front panel connectors, I'll use a USB 3 like hub. To basically, I can just plug whatever I want. The CPU I'm coming onto will be a AMD Ryzen 5 36. Don't know why I say yet. X. With a 6-core, 12 threads at 350 megabytes cache at 4.4 gigahertz max boost. With a TTP-R, I will find that out later. For the CPU cooler, it will be a NZXT Kraken X62 200mm CPU cooler. That will be the intake. The graphics card I'm going to have is MSI Nvidia GeForce GTX 1660 Super from MSI, because I actually don't want to be too powerful, spend over the budget limit. I have for this is $2,000. £2,000. That equals to $2,200. I'm not too sure. I don't want to directly connect the GPU to the motherboard. I will go with a PCI Express riser, and that's the wrong one. I just realized I need a right angle. With the power supply, I'm going with an FFX 750 watts Corsair 80 plus Platinum certified power supply unit. To actually keep the power supply unit small, I'm going with a DisplayPort male to female extension with through panel mount, because I actually want to have 3 monitors. 2 will be DisplayPort, 1 will be like HDMI, and then I will have a VR headset. The paste will be Thermal Grizzly 1. Not all CPU coolers will come applied with thermal paste. If I have Thermal Grizzly, basically that means I don't have to buy one from like my local tech shop. I don't know how to say that name, if you can even see that. Asus Prime B450 MA Micro ATX motherboard, AMD socket 300 3000 series ready. And last 2, a dark cooler mini PCIe X1 expansion riser for the built-in capture card I will have. And last not least, it's a power cable, the SATA power cable. This series, it's going to be like over the many months or years, I have no clue yet, because I actually want to perfect this. And the case I actually want to build it in, it will be a a PC case made from wood. Well, there's some actually good designs. Let me go to Pinterest. Don't tell me it's asked me for my login. No, nice. PC. Oh, Jesus. Oh, there's actually some good designs on here. I like that one. I probably do for the first couple of actions. I will actually just get a board just to put everything on for now, and then I will actually get it, because I actually want to have a PC I can just have, and then it will be done. The capture card I'm going with will be the Elgato's new 4K Mark II one. Not the one they just announced at CES. The 4K 60S plus do HDR. I say HDR 10. As here the one I'm going to have. The Elgato Game Capture 4K 60 Pro M2 MK2, the new one. That's why you need that like special PCI thing. That's it. If you find this helpful, and if you want more videos like this, and thank you guys for watching My name is Dylan, and all my social media links are in the description. And I will be live on Twitch every Wednesday at 6:30 GMT time in the afternoon. See you all guys in the next episode of this series. Good.